Good morning, everyone. So it has come to my attention that some of you guys do not have PDF readers on your devices, and we're having a little bit of trouble reading the PDF. So this video is just reading the PDF for you, which is the information on the Russian Revolution, which is for our introduction to the story Animal Farm. Okay, so I'm literally just going to read you exactly what is linked on Schoology, and then we can discuss it tomorrow during our live class. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everyone had access. So I'm on the PDF that you would have to go under course materials, and then it has Intro to Animal Farm Russian Revolution. The Russian Revolution. The revolution in Animal Farm has a lot in common with the real-life Russian Revolution. Here is a quick introduction to that revolution. It will help you understand a little of what Orwell refers to in the book. Now, Orwell is the author. In the mid-1800s, the capitalist system was strong in Europe and America, but the profits of businesses came at the expense of workers who labored 14 to 18 hours a day in unsafe conditions. There were no child labor laws, and wages were barely livable for the common worker. In 1847, an international workers' group asked Karl Marx, a German philosopher, to draw up a plan for their organization. The group was called the Communist League. Marx wrote a plan called the Manifesto of the Communist Party. Marx envisioned a workers' revolt, followed by a kind of paradise, where each person would work according to his or her ability and receive money according to his or her need. Marx saw the final stage of his communist system being total worldwide economic equality. About this time, labor laws were passed in Western Europe and America that made the workplace safer and more tolerable for workers. The worldwide revolution that Marx foresaw never came to pass. The people that followed Marx's thinking were called socialists. The socialists split into two groups. The milder part wanted to bring about communism by slowly passing new laws. The other group, we'll call them the communists, stuck to Marx's original idea of a major worker revolt. The communists were a small extremist group compared to the total number of socialists. They formed a political party called the Bolshevik Party, which was led by a man named Vladimir Lenin. Russia, at this time, was being poorly managed by a czarist government, ruled by Tsar Nicholas II. Now, czar is just a word for king, so you don't have to worry about that. Most of the Russian people were still underpaid workers on land owned by a small number of wealthy lords. Beginnings of the Russian Revolution. By 1917, the suffering was too great, and groups of people began a revolution. The Bolshevik Party, led by Vladimir Lenin, took a role in leading this revolution. Tsar Nicholas II was forced to leave power, and later he and his family were executed. The Bolshevik Party under Lenin took control of the government from 1918 to 1921. Other countries that did not want communism to spread invaded Russia. However, the communists were successful, and they changed the name of the country from Russia to the Soviet Union. They often called each other comrade, which means someone who is a friend and equal. So that is the PDF that I posted. Again, just read out. We're going to go over it in depth during our live class, but if you have any questions on it, just kind of make sure you jot them down or remember them so that we can talk about them during live class. Thank you, guys.